He is a dark horse because of his offense. He's a very adaptable. So his offense is considered pro style. And what I mean by that is it adapts to whatever he has. So if you watched at Georgia, there was times they get under center and do things, but he wasn't afraid to go to spread and do some things. With the Baltimore Ravens, he's not afraid to do option stuff. He's not afraid to do this. He's not like he is very adaptable. He's very smart. He would be that type of person that could come in and create a culture. Is he going to call plays? It's not a bad interview. I'm not saying that that's one of your top guys that you bring in, but if he interviews very well from his experiences, from his ties, and who he knows and what he's learned, it's not a bad interview. And at the end of the day, it may not be a bad hire either.
I just want to hear from him only, again, for the sake of, I mean, he's come in and I think a pretty respectable job of getting that offense to be flexible, like you're saying. So, he's been in the game a long time. I don't know if he is my number one choice, but I definitely want to hear him. I will say to balance the metronome on my scale, though, I am going back and I am looking and double checking my history. So it's not to be like recency bias rules all, but before he went to Georgia, history has not been, I would say, insanely successful for Todd Monken, but he's at least has had shown that recent successes and recent offensive campaigns have been pretty damn good. I mean, just look at Baltimore last 2 years. It feels like, the Baltimore of 2023 and 2024 have taken at least steps much more so in the right direction compared to the Ravens of 2022 and earlier with Lamar Jackson. Yes. And I think that's why they're talking to him, is I think his development as a passer has a lot of people paying attention, as well as the fact that he's great at mixing the run and passing elements without leaning into one in particular in balance. So
right.
I'll also be kind to him. His only year in Cleveland was during the Freddie Kitchens tenure, which was a disaster entirely. You can blame part of that on him if you want.